We are here, LA School of Gymnastics, talking to Galina. Galina, what do you have in your hands right now?
Rhythmic gymnastics claps.
Okay, so someone's at home right now and they have them. What's good to do to develop a skill without being able to throw them 50 feet in the air?
Well, the first step to learn how to hold the claps. So, because sometimes like gymnasts holding like this, so this small little ball have to be in hand like this, covered. So when the gymnast working with the claps, the fingers have to be closed and it has to be smooth. So first thing to learn is how to do this, forward and backward and different ways, you know. And it's actually is not easy how it looks, you know. There is a lot of movement that girls can do, you know, at home, just to learn how to rotate them, how to hold them, and how to do correct. Because I actually see a lot of, I'm going on Instagram and on Facebook and I see how girls not holding the claps correct and moving them like this. I don't know, they go online, but I guess they learning without the coach, so the claps have to stay here. Pointing finger, they have to rotate smoothly in the hand. The wrists have to be straight, because some girls go like this, and when I see that, it hurts my heart. Or when the arms are apart, I always want to correct. Also, you can learn like small flips like that, you know. You can do a lot of things with claps, like little masteries. You can learn how to do like a balance, you know, with the claps. You can practice at home. There is a lot of things.
What's harder, the hoop, the clubs, or the ball? Or is it, you can't compare? Each is different.
I think the most difficult apparatus is ribbon and rope. And the rest is like ball, claps, hoop is not as hard. But again, I think it's more, for each gymnast is different. Someone can pick up ribbon, I wouldn't say everyone can pick up, is the most difficult apparatus, but like for someone it's easier to be with hoop than with claps. For some reason, a lot of girls like afraid of claps because they think that it's gonna hurt them. But today we have like, we don't even have like plastic claps a lot. It's like half plastic, half rubber, or you can buy rubber. It's much better than when my mom was training and she had wooden claps, so it's much safer today. This is plastic claps, so you can kind of hurt yourself, might bleed tiny bit, but from a high toss, not from a small toss. So it's pretty safe.
So we're talking to Galina here at LA School of Gymnastics. You have the clubs in your hand. It's day one, someone just went to the store, they brought them, they have them in the house. Where do you start? So you said place them right.
Yeah, first you place them right, and I would just teach how to hold them. Mm-hmm. For example, how to do that. You have to feel how they rotate in hand. For example, you don't go like that. You're not supposed to bend your wrist. It has to stay deep, kind of between your big and pointing finger. Right here in hand, you're not supposed to squeeze them. You have to learn first rotation, how to hold them, how to place them in hand correctly, and not to squeeze them. They have to smoothly rotate in your hand. This is basically the first movement, how to hold and how to rotate backward and forward without bending wrist. And claps, so clap has to rotate as close as possible to your arm, not hitting the arm. That's basically the first movement. Forward, backward, inside is more advanced. How to rotate above your hands.
Where do you keep your eyes? Do you look at them, or do you just do the movement without even looking?
First, it's always very good to be maybe in front of the mirror and see what you do, especially if you don't have coach to correct. And if you're learning like from YouTube tutorials, it's very important to look. And it's actually claps are very fast, So it's better to look at the slow motion if possible, because sometimes, for example, triple mill, this is double mill and this is triple mill. It's very hard to learn how to do it quickly. You just look and like, what happened? You know?
It looks like nunchucks.
Yeah, you have to really see in slow motion and look a lot of movements, or like when you flip the clubs, you know, you have to look, because like you can toss them, you can catch them, there is a lot going on. So, or like flipping like this or like that. It's very important to have a coach, or slow motion with the coach to actually explain to you, and the mirror. But if you don't have the mirror, the coach. So in rhythmic gymnastics, you need to have a professional who's going to watch you and help you to do it correct.
My last question for the day. Everybody knows like Simone Biles, everybody knows like the big names. Who do you recommend to watch on YouTube from the professionals, the Olympics, that you remember that stand out, that was like you could learn from them? Is there anyone that stands out? Any names? They don't have to be American.
Yeah, well, the American one is Laura Zhang, but there is a lot other gymnasts out there today that actually doing gymnastics classes. I'm doing it as well. So you're welcome to contact me. My teammates, Alina Maximenko, Natalia Godunko, Anna Bessonova, Irina Kovalchuk. It's national team of Ukraine. They're doing right now online trainings as well. Russian gymnasts, there is a lot out there, like Yana Kudryavtseva, Margarita Mamun. They're all out there ready to train you.
Let me ask this. Who is the greatest gymnast in the history of gymnastics? Can you name one? Is there a top 5?
I would say it's very controversial, you know, because it's rhythmic gymnastics. It's not like running or swimming. It's not like, okay, you're faster. There is a lot of different styles out there. There is a lot of different gymnasts. Somebody likes flexibility, small, fast, or someone likes like who is great with apparatus. Some likes tall and long, like more ballet style.
Artistic, yeah.
Yeah, so it's very difficult to say. Even though I like more like Yana Kudryavtseva, which is long, skinny, long, like movements like swan, because I was this way. But to me, who really made the history in rhythmic gymnastics was Alina Kabaeva, because she flipped the all rules. The rules were always the same, everybody were doing the same, but then Alina, at 2000 Olympics, she was out there. Her best years, in my opinion, were 1997, 1998, and 1999. She was fabulous. She was different. She had this big smile, like a sunshine. It was really fun to watch. She was super flexible. She was fast. She had so much charisma. And she was really, really different from every other gymnast. And after her, the rules changed. And also the leotards changed. The skirt came. Irina Alexandrovna Wiener from Russia, she fighted to have the skirts, to have a different look, and new rules in rhythmic gymnastics. So go on YouTube, type Alina Kabaeva, watch her. She was amazing.
Thank you so much. Thanks for your time. Great insight. Thank you.
You're welcome.